that the next crisis is already waiting for us around the corner, and it is the climate crisis.
Over the coming years, the global populace are to be buffeted back to periods of worrying about imminent viral outbreaks and pandemics, to worrying about things like food shortages, supply chain breakdowns, and rising carbon emissions. So right now, people are being conditioned into getting used to having their rights and freedoms restricted based on the government and the media obsessing about rising PCR case numbers. A scary graph or data model that a so-called expert tells them is justification to limit public and private gatherings, cancel holidays, locking people down and closing businesses. There's even been a suggestion that Christmas could be delayed until the end of January. That was a recent suggestion made by Professor Thomas Ryan here in Ireland. But eventually, I suspect that the global populace will be told to live in fear of more scary graphs and data models about climate change and all of the rising CO2 levels, in the same way that they're currently being told to worry about COVID-19 PCR case numbers. So rights and freedoms will be further curtailed because of more scaremongering. By providing people with sufficient amounts of bread and circuses, i.e. generous COVID welfare payments and entertainment on television, most people have been made compliant and willing to surrender their freedoms without much pushback. I never thought humanity collectively would expose itself as being this naive and weak-willed